Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today I have a little gift for you guys who show up early. I'm going to give away a free t-shirt to the first 5 people who send me the following information: your name, address, email, t-shirt size, and a link to which one of my t-shirt designs you'd like to receive. The link to my t-shirt store will be the first link in the description, and the email address to send this all to is undoomedstreams@gmail.com. I'll put that in the description as well. Make sure you include all the info now, because if you miss something, I'll just go to the next guy on the list. So now, to business. For this video, I am joined by fellow YouTuber Battening, who you should also check out. We're gonna look at a regressive propaganda video. Enjoy!
How am I gonna tell my super Christian parents what I just did?
Why, did you kill someone? What did you do?
And that's when it hit me. That's when I was like, oh, well, shit, I'm almost...
Well, you could tell them the good parts about Islam. You could tell them that this really, really nice pedophilic child molester rode a winged horse into the sky, and that the God of your religion is a merciful God. I mean, one not too far from their own God, but one whom condones beheading and your wife being your property and shit like that. I mean, really just like that. Give them the good parts. Why would anyone ever want to convert to Islam, especially in the first world? I mean, this is the most oppressive religion, and you could even say the most oppressive group on the fucking planet. I mean, look at this woman. She's already covering up her head. Nothing speaks freedom like covering yourself from the public.
Hi, my name is Annika Hackfeld, and I converted to Islam in July 2016.
So you're only 10 months in, and you're already out there preaching, huh? Wow, religion really is more dangerous than meth.
Hello, my name is Cassie. I converted to Islam 5 years ago.
It's good to know that Islam has valley girls too.
Hi, my name is Christopher St. Louis. I converted to Islam March of 2002.
My name is Raymond Martinez. I'm from Staten Island, New York. I'm a new Muslim. I converted 2.5 years ago.
I worked in an environment with a lot of Muslims, and they would talk to me about Islam.
Now, were those friends the one who showed you how to cover yourself in public? Just curious about that.
Basically, I had something of a crisis of faith.
You had a crisis of faith? And this was your answer? Really?
I needed to find a path and a way to get away from where I was at.
I heard Scientology is actually great for that.
I never felt a connection to God.
Have you checked your cell coverage?
So at that point, I decided to learn about Islam from an insider's perspective.
Have you tried turning your brain off and on again?
It was amazing to find something that embodied the beliefs that I already held true, whether or not they were taught from me from previous situations.
Embodied the beliefs that you already held true. You realize that in Islam, women are second-class citizens. They are essentially property of a man.
It was really natural and what I feel like I've always believed.
You always believed you're worth less than a man?
It sort of made the things that I grew up with sort of make sense.
Show me on this doll where your dad touched you.
And it was like the best thing I ever did in my life.
Always look on the bright side of life.
I said, I want to convert to Islam, and immediately it was anger.
Yeah, hearing that your daughter wants to be a Muslim, that's gotta be a bizarre thing to hear. I mean, I'm not a parent, and that's fucking bizarre for me.
You're a Muslim now, like Osama?
I mean, Osama was a Muslim. Not trying to rub dirt in it or anything, I get your point, but, you know, he kind of was.
When you see someone with a broken heart and you think that you are causing it, I actually took it off.
So you do whatever it takes to fit in, is what you're saying. Good to know.
They're like, oh, you're in the wrong religion. You're doing the wrong things. Oh, it's so strict. Oh, you can't do this. You can't go out to party. You can't do this. I'm like, you know what? It's better for me to be where I'm at.
Well, I guess you're just a very submissive person then, aren't you?
It's difficult defending a whole religion on my own that I'm still trying to come to terms with myself.
Perhaps there's a reason that you continually have to defend your religion. Perhaps your parents saw that you're wearing a symbol of oppression on your head. If only you look into why you're wearing that, you might have a second thought of what religion you want to go with. Personally, none of them is the best option, but you do you, man. That woman, shit.
There's a lot of misconceptions about Islam.
Let's hear one of them.
Women who wear hijab are oppressed. Women are inherently lesser in Islam.
Men are superior to women on account of the qualities with which God has gifted the one above the other, and on account of the outlay they make from their substance for them. Virtuous women are obedient, careful during a husband's absence, because God has of them been careful. Quran 4:34. Now, before somebody goes screeching, oh, that's a translation! Yeah, no fucking shit, but every translation that I could find read almost the exact same. They all had the same meaning. But this is just one of many passages in the Quran that degrades women. And when you get into stuff like Sharia law, it gets even worse. Luckily for you, you're in a country that you can pick and choose what you want to believe in from the Quran. You're not in a country that practices what the Quran actually says. Something tells me that if it was like that, you would probably think twice before you jump balls deep into bed with Islam.
Muslims are Arab. You're black. How can you be a Muslim? A Muslim's a terrorist.
Yeah, nice straw man, asshole. That is an argument that has never been put forth by anyone with an IQ exceeding that of a French fry.
I have to say, I think I kind of bought into them as a child in post 9/11.
Muslims are people, and you can't fit people into a box as much as you want to.
Wait, are we talking people or are we talking ideas? Because I'm mostly talking ideas when it comes to the people in the Middle East. They really don't have a choice. But when I'm talking about people, I am talking about people like you and the other people in this video. You have chosen to belong to an ideology that is abhorrently violent, sexist, misogynistic,
racist, sexist, homophobic, xenophobic.
Exactly what Hill Dog said. It is a religion and ideas that I can't fathom latching onto after actually knowing what is in the Quran and what they believe.
You see it on YouTube, you see it on TV, people being anti-Muslim.
People are not against you. They're against totalitarian ideals. There is a significant difference.
I wanted to show people that Muslim does not equal terrorist.
No, Muslim does not equal terrorist. But terrorist does typically equal Muslim, or a little over 90% of the time.
It was really difficult when I heard about the ban.
I was hurt. I really was.
The ban? What the fuck are you talking about, the ban? You are, as I presume, an American that was not born into Islam, as stated in the beginning of the video, and as admitted that none of your family is Muslim. So what the fuck would the ban have to do with you?
My family was happy that they were going to be stuck in that situation, and I didn't know how to reconcile those two things.
They were happy to be stuck in that situation? What the fuck are you even talking about?
I felt like that made no sense.
That is correct. You are not making any sense.
We're just as crucial to the community that is America as you are.
Hey, moron! Fucking moron!
The so-called ban does not apply to Americans, you fuckhead. Non-US citizens in other countries are not crucial to the community of America. For fuck's sake, you guys.
I wasn't scared for me. As fucked up as it sounds, I'm gonna be aight.
Duh, because you're an American in America, obviously you wouldn't be affected by a travel ban.
But then I look at my wife, and I look at her family, I look at my beautiful niece and nephew, and I was terrified for them, and I still am.
Okay, asshole, there's something just not adding up here. Is your wife not in the fucking country? There's something in here you're not telling us. Now, why don't you go shed your crocodile tears somewhere else?
How can you say you're from a melting pot of people and say this group of people can't come here just because they pray a different way or they believe in different things?
Where the fuck do you get off assuming that melting pot means unrestricted immigration?
People often ask me if I've had to change drastically just because I converted, but I don't think so at all.
What was that?
I don't think so at all.
That's what I thought.
If anything, I'm so much more comfortable in my own skin.
Oh, come on. I mean, come on. You're not seriously gonna tell me that you read the Quran and now you feel better as a woman, or you feel more comfortable in your own skin. For fuck's sake, you're covering your head. I mean, it's truly gotten silly at this point.
What's the point turned into, I want to know more?
If you think you're psychic, maybe you are.
Federal studies are being conducted in your community. Would you like to know more?
In 3 months of me becoming a Muslim, I have a job. And in 6 months, I met a woman. She's my wife.
Great. Is that like a wife in 6 months or your money back guarantee?
You meet other converts who come from wildly different backgrounds.
Now, this next part is fucking gold, and I really want you to take it all in.
It's not our place to say who is Muslim and who isn't, and whoever wants to call themselves Muslim and whoever follows the faith in the way that they interpret it is a legitimate Muslim and should be treated as such.
Okay, so what that means is that the members of ISIS are Muslims. Osama bin Laden was a true Muslim, the truest of the true, and that fucking British bro that cut the guy's head off, you know, the little English guy in the black ninja suit, all true Muslims. But anyway, that's gonna be it for today, guys. Undoomed, do you have any final thoughts?
Nah, I think that's pretty much it. I'm just curious to find out how long it'll take YouTube to demonetize this video.
Guilty.
Sentence, death. Execution tonight at 6. All net, all channels. Would you like to know more?